of turning slow pressure into overwhelming force. Okay, welcome back to a new multiplayer match of Dawn of War 4. This time I'm playing the AdMech.
And I am playing the Necrons.
And AdMech, very different from Space Marines that I played before. Have a lot more units, much quicker. So, you know, I can expand a little bit more aggressive. And also what I want to do is, with the Datasmith, these guys, that are the builder units basically, I want to build up a new sphere network. So basically, whenever I build a building, I try to make sure that the next building is, you know, within the network, because what it does is it makes the network stronger, and a stronger network means, you know, buildings produce for cheaper, or, you know, turrets fight harder, you know, stuff like that. And so, yeah, one of the big things I want to do is build this new sphere network.
Indeed, indeed. And as for the Necrons, my primary objective, what I want to do is I want to spread the power matrix, which is this funky looking effect that you can see on the terrain here. It is spread, as you can see, by every or almost every Necron structure. So Necrons don't need power or requisition or all those other things that the vermin species require in order to host their armies. We have only one resource, and it's called Dominion, which is earned by spreading this power matrix. The further out we spread it, the more we earn of it. The power matrix also grants additional bonuses to our units on it, so they gain improved HP generation, they regain members faster. All Necrons basically automatically heal slowly over time, and we can speed that up as long as they are on the matrix. So that gives us a big advantage in combat. So the further we can spread out, we do hit a maximum at some point for our Dominion, but with this, it can still benefit us greatly throughout a match.
Right, and I assume these 3 points here will probably be very contested. So what I'm trying to do now is basically spread the network to the points, because this helps me in two different ways. First of all, my network grows, which is good, but also then when I build turrets there, all the turrets become much more powerful.
Indeed, I already saw that you are trying to take this point on, so I've sent some scarabs out to fight your rangers.
Yeah, Scarabs very annoying. They are pretty fast, can fly, and not super easy to kill, and so they are the best like harassment unit in the game, I would say. And of course, as always, you know, he managed to get the Necrons into melee combat with my range units, and my rangers are much stronger than Scarabs in range, of course, but if he managed to basically bind me into melee, you know, then I struggle because I can't use my best weapons.
One thing you may have noticed is that the Necron units are generally quite powerful, but not particularly mobile. And the main way that they get around this is through teleportation or translocation technology. The main way that they do that is through the use of canoptic spiders that they can build through the canoptic foundry, which creates tomb pylons. These can be placed anywhere on the map, and as soon as they are placed, you can put units in the reserve, placing them into the tomb citadel, and then deploy them from that reserve to any tomb pylon on the map.
Right, and as you can see here, my new sphere network is growing and growing, unlocking all sorts of research, because, you know, AdMech have a lot of stuff they can optimize and unlock, you know, and this means that all my Skitarii units, for example, now have better weapons, and they can get more models into the unit and stuff like that. So, you know, this is important to keep in mind, basically, to make sure all your units have the best stuff available.
Okay, so I've managed to teleport a whole bunch of warriors relatively close to the front line, so we're going to make use of that as soon as we've got this Convergence of Dominion set up, essentially, which is a relatively cheap structure that allows us to quickly spread the power matrix. It doesn't have a lot of other functionality, but that is its core functionality, and that will help us with this coming fight, as you can see here.
Right, and I let my commander, SecX23, I ordered him to lead these units, and then I can give him a couple of nice upgrades that basically make him and the unit a lot stronger.
Alright, so I anticipate that this fight is going to be a little bit tougher, so I'm going to go ahead and build some resurrection galleries in order to support any fallen units. When you lose units, you can have those be selected within a resurrection gallery, which restores that unit over time when it falls in battle, completely for free. So building plenty of resurrection galleries will really help to bolster your forces if you're losing a battle. Losing more of the selected units while one is already being resurrected speeds up that resurrection, so that really gives you that effect of a non-stop oncoming tidal wave of whatever units you want to choose to resurrect. But you have to choose wisely. You can only pick one at a time. So there we go. And we've got one right here, right now. So we're going to go ahead and set this other resurrection gallery for warriors as well. And we're going to start churning these out.
My user network is now at level 8, which is already really good, which means that I can now produce units a lot cheaper. And also turrets and so on are more powerful. So I can now really build a lot of units for relatively little resources.
Okay, and while you're putting that all together and you're fighting, I'm just going to build more resurrection galleries. Try and keep those warriors coming out.
I put all my units on auto reinforce, which means that all the units are being, healed automatically. But it's also, a really big drain on my resources.
And we're going to go ahead and do something a little bit sneaky, and hopefully
I just realized I was muted.
be on the guard if we do so.
So the Necrons basically have creep,
Something sneaky and surprising.
and I'm realizing you can reinforce your units in combat, but maybe it costs more than doing it near a production facility,
To see into the fog of war.
production building. I don't know.
You can see where enemy units are on the mini-map and also in-game. And this makes it very hard to surprise attack AdMech units because you always get this little warning where the enemy might be.
That's true, but with this amount of warriors here that I've got going on, I don't think I need too much surprise. There we go. Okay, now a real fight's breaking out. We're throwing out stratagems.
Oh.
Alright, and I've thrown a gravity pulse on you to hopefully soften up your army here. It's done quite a lot of damage to my warriors, but fortunately, they are already well on their way to return. So we're actually going to go ahead and put another one down here. So yes, Augur Vision is indeed, for the Adeptus Mechanicus, is very effective for predicting troop movement. But with the ability to teleport, it might give me the upper hand I need, because there
Holy
is
shit, he just rebuilt his entire army.
Augur Vision, like when it gets updated. And so if you start seeing a big blotch of red coming around the corner, then it might already be too late for you.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go. In the meantime, while we're dealing with this encounter here, we're going to just further expand the power matrix, build a couple more sentry pylons. Ah, well, now I think I may have you pinned here. Now we're coming from both ends.
Oh, how is he firing from here? He's firing from here through the wall at this guy. What?
Both ends. We're going to see how quickly that's going to go down. There we go. Okay, we're going to throw down a solar pulse stratagem. That is Omnox's unique stratagem here, which should reduce the defenses of all enemy units on the field, and will also negate any cover. Of course, Necrons, don't require cover. Why? If you have no fear of death, then why should you ever use something like that? We're just going to march forward, and we're going to try and push forward as far as we can. We're going to see how long, whether Jan can deal with that or not. Let's find out.
That's a lot of warriors, dude.
I mean, this is definitely now something I want to hold. So I put some auto reinforcements in here, just to make sure I don't lose the most important units.
When are you supposed to go on the offensive here?
Start teching up here and trying to get some more.
Look at how many warriors he has, dude.
You can now out damage and outfell my warriors faster than I can regenerate them. So that means I'm going to have to move on to some.
He's got some
slightly
tanks,
more effective
okay.
tactics from here on out.
I think I retreat. Don't want to lose my commander. This is
His entire army is warriors.
This is a pretty strong tactic that I've found that Necrons can work with. But We'll see if it's enough to repel your attacks here. Ooh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna throw a gravity pulse stratagem over here, soften up your forces.
Let's get out of the way. I have some resource problems here because, as you can see, I have relatively high upkeep because my army is so big. And also, when you control a lot of points, then each additional points you control gives you a little bit less resources.
Oh, I don't like that.
Both of that combined. Oh, and I forgot to build generators here. All of that combined meant I did not have as much resources as I wanted to have. But now I have my stratagem back, so that is helpful. And also, I mean, his warriors are pretty good against a lot of things, but not against tanks, right? So these guys can hopefully keep them away for a while.
Looks like I was able to repel the brunt of your force, but looks like it's going to take a little bit more. So I'm going to send in some wraiths here, using hyper phasing to get through obstacles and the like, and make sure that I don't get bogged down by melee, so I can just hit your unit straight on.
Yeah, my production is running well. Everything is relatively cheap now that my user network is big enough. But actually, let me make it even bigger, because even bigger means even cheaper units.
There we go. Okay, I've got one of the Necron endgame units out, which is the Monolith. So we're gonna teleport this bad boy straight over here to come and deal with your forces. And we're gonna start deploying units from it, from reserve. Same as
That's pretty cool.
pylons. There we go. And then we're just gonna move forward until we hit your headquarters. Get our
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get, like... I mean, the devs are probably the best at the game right now.
Take care of that. There we go.
I will say, strictly based on, like... It seemed like, the creative designer was a better player in the last one that we saw, and in this one, he's struggling a lot more against this other guy who's playing Necrons. So it makes me think that maybe Necrons have a lower skill ceiling or a skill floor.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Might be easier to play. Oh, he's toast.
Oh, you got
That monolith is cooked. Rip.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's the nice thing with the AtMac. The AtMac really strong production capabilities. And so, especially when you come close to my base, you know, then you better bring the goods.
Okay, well, I guess if you come for the king, you best not miss. So I'm gonna give that another shot, but not to worry. In the meantime,
Look,
look
at all this stuff.
Yeah, but now actually I come into your territory and looking for convergence of Dominion. So if I destroy enough of those, he will have resource problems on his own.
That's very true. The Dominion the domain that a Necron can set up can be very, very strong, but it is relatively fragile internally. Like, if you don't have enough defenses from the center on, it can be quite vulnerable.
Yeah, also let's see what we can deploy here. Maybe some sort of surprise.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ah, no. This is going to be a problem.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be fun. Oh, and all your nice resurrection galleries. Because obviously the resurrection galleries here, each one resurrects one type of enemy, and so if I destroy all three of them, then three types of enemies won't come back anymore, which makes it a lot easier for me.
Okay, time to take care of this. We're gonna have to get rid of that knight. Fortunately, I've already got another monolith out. We're just gonna teleport it as fast as we can. This is not looking great for me, but I still have a few cards up my sleeve, and we almost have that knight down.
Yeah, Necrons have creep spread.
What I'll do is I'll see if I can... There we go. Get a few Canoptic Doomstalkers out to try and tackle it. Long range armor piercing should do the trick.
Oh, no,
Wow.
if only I had another one.
Ah, no, not for real. We're going to go ahead and get a whole bunch generated. Oh, it's just a little too late for teleporting that out. Ah, well, I unfortunately seem to have been hoisted by my own petard, having not enough defense here. I very aggressively spread the power matrix, but I didn't have any other internal defenses here, so... Oh, this is going to be a problem. I'll just put one down now.
Yeah, Necrons actually have pretty good turrets, and the smaller ones, they can actually teleport, which makes them especially nasty because basically you can, you know, push them wherever you want them to go with your front, you know, so that's... Oh, there it is. This is what I was looking for.
Yeah, now I'm in danger. Well, it was a significant back and forth, Hyun, but it looks like this is going to be a pretty decisive victory for you. Well played.
Thank you. As it should be, the AdMech won. See you later.
Yeah, I wonder what the 5th race is gonna be. AdMech seems like the obvious choice, or AdMech. Guard seems like the obvious choice, but I don't know. It might be Chaos. Like it could be Chaos. Could be first. We'll probably get it eventually, but that was cool, man. That was very cool. I like the different, again, the faction identity mechanics, like creep spread for the Necrons, and then you've got the they up the notch. I mean, it was good in Dawn of War 3 too. It was also good in Dawn of War 3. Excuse me. Hoisted by his own petard. Indeed. Have we ever had Tau? Yeah, Tau's in Dawn of War 1. And in Elite mod of Dawn of War 2, they literally just released it like earlier this week. They're really fucking strong. Super strong. I could see Tau happening. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see Tau before like Eldar. I feel like Eldar is not very popular right now. They're pretty cool though. right. Zoom man.
Scout, we can't stay here, boys. Come on. Deploying field barracks. Let's get to it, fellas. Heading to new coordinates. They want that area secured. Quick. Once we capture that point, be ready for any counterattack.
I like reading guides. Yeah, send them my way, dude, or put them in my Discord.
Look sharp, fellas. We're moving out, fellas. What's our target? Come on, boys. Capture orders just came in.
Hmm.
Point secure. Keep alert.
Coward.
The area to see if we're still here.
Riflemen taking the field.
No route too challenging. Advance team, securing point.
Howard.
We're up, boys. Let's secure that ground. We got it, fools.
Get it done, Howard. You, cover the rear.
Hear the word, sir. On your feet. Let's go.
Scouts, loaded and ready. We gotta capture and hold that ground. Reference that grid point. We need to secure and hold it. Location secured.
What do you
All
need?
quiet.
Area's ours.
Listen up. We capture and hold that area. Let's go. Put some beef into it. Capture and hold. Capture and hold. Squad, on me. Engaged at the front. Head out.
Ready for deployment, sir.
Forward! March! A whole boatload. Taking crossfire! Double time, fellas!
Engineers, move your ass. Go.
That's the location!
Jump to it, boy.
Riflemen are ready.
Point captured.
What's up?
Let's go, boys. Shit. What do you need?
Taking heavy
Come on,
fire.
let's get this show on the road. Say the word, sir. You men, let's move out.
Get on. Don't stop.
Pull in,
fighting.
squad. I'm going. Secure that position. Cover him. Don't miss.
What the
Grab that flag. Go quickly now.
Run the block.
Move. Watch that flag area. Move.
Spread out! Cover your sector!
All right, men. Stand by. Get on with it. Let's go, boys. Up to it. Secure that position.
Infantry, get to cover.
Come on, move your asses! It's on, boys! And loaded. I need ammo! Boys, capture and secure that area. Ready for the leave him! That formation tight. Hunt that infantry down! Pay attention! All right, men, stand by. Rifles losing integrity! Give him an answer, boys! Jump to it, boys! Get out of here! Bomb that on! What sunset these fuckers!
Engineers stand. Riflemen ready.
All right, boys. Advance and stay alert.
Shouldn't be a problem. Medical station
What do you
on
need?
the
Double
way.
time, soldiers. We're up, boys. Come on. We ain't got all day.
Enemy forces are converging on a fuel point.
All targets of
Let's move like
opportunity.
we got a purpose.
Let's go hunting.
Let's advance.
Looks like Brass wants us to take that Kraut zone.
Say the word, sir.
No
Orders have been carried out.
Moving. Having a medical supplies while we can.
And haul ass. Well, aren't we? Bridge minefields will slow the enemy advance in your region, Commander.
We're locked and loaded.
Engineers looking for trouble. Sector assigned. Mine laying is underway.
You men, get ready.
Hey, you got
Come
a
on.
job
We
for
ain't
us?
got all day. Boys, all right. Let's get that point buttoned up. That's it. Point's ours. Stay low, goddammit! What do you need? Keep that Jesus H. Christ! Let's take. That's a go, boys.
Mine lane complete.
Take down that flag. Quickly now.
Commander, starting IOC upgrade.
No mercy. Goddammit.
Go.
Stand by.
Stick together.
Another infantry. Oh, goddammit. Take that damn
Ain't
ground.
gonna still moving. Send a runner. Oh, finally.
Motion.
Grenade. Move. Get through. Now, engineers taking back to HQ. Get together.
Let's give 'em hell. It's done. That's it, boys.
Lock 'em
Fire.
in.
Enemy point needs to be neutralized. Pull in. Come on. Move your asses. We're locked. Let's go. Plug any Krauts you see.
French forces are
taking it from them.
That's us, boys. Capture.
Further minefields may be sunk. Give the word.
Out of here!
All right, safety's off. We're patrolling.
I don't know if he has another pile.
Look at all
He might not.
Deployment, sir. What do you need?
Commander, ISC upgrade's done, and a captain has been assigned to you.
Get ready. On your feet. Let's go. Eager. Knock, knock. Find cover. Double time, soldiers. Field promotions. Point out. Moving to secure position. God damn it, rifles! Get those asses! Up to it. To go, boys. Fall back. Fall back. Go, go, go.
Requisitioning grenades for the front line.
Engineers on the hook. Take that sector. Secure it.
Ready for deployment, sir. Let's move out.
Show 'em how, boys. And take that point. Push 'em out.
All right, mate. Spread out on that area and hold volunteers. Come on.
Combat engineers engaging frontline elements.
Get on that point. Focus on
Get on with it.
Lost control of the sector.
Let's go, boys.
Retreat. Hurry up.
All they go, goddammit. Spread out on that area and hold it. Jump to it, boys. Heavy MG, spread out. Capture that area. Taking losses. Officer report. Marching time. Your area
Motor
secure.
pool on
In contact. Captain here. Move your ass. Grenade. Move, move.
We're losing a fuel point.
Move your ass. Go. Relay on enemy point.
Fire!
Word, sir. On our way, sir.
They pushed us off a sector.
Break it off. Get on with it. Let's go. Pick up those feet, or so help me. Jump to it, boys. Get on that
Freedom
point.
comes at a high price. We have equipment and volunteers aplenty.
Fall back. Let's go. Spread out on that area and hold it.
Push the advantage!
Shut your cake hole and job done. Get on that point. Head down. Last one. Go, boys. Crap fuckers down.
See you later, idiot.
Commander.
What's up, Jovan? Jovan Matterhorn. Eat my nades, bro. You fucking get blasted, kid. Nice machine gun. I don't know where his 8 rad was.
Oops.
He must have been
For me.
he must have been building it right now. This guy loves to blob. So if you just counter blob with rifles, you're in pretty good shape. I use Zone Rouge to protect my flank and specifically my fuel point. I know that he was going to go for an early flamer, which, you know, he's not going to have the munitions to deal with mines early on. And yeah, this map is very tight. There's a lot of like tight corners. There's a lot of sight blockers, which play really well into riflemen. The engineer into 2 rifle opener is really nice because engineers are quite beefy for how much you pay for them. They're only 180 manpower, but you get 4 models of 100 HP. And they do like really good DPS at close range. So basically you use them either as bait to close the gap for your riflemen, or if your opponent doesn't focus the engineers, they actually do a lot of damage when they get to close range. So I had a few like good repeat engagements where I fought him in the middle and then went straight for either his cutoff, fuel control, or both. And in this case, we did both. I don't even know, like he didn't even fucking tech up to tier 2 like a dumbass. So here, we'll watch it back and I'll kind of explain in a bit more detail. I play this guy all the time, so he basically does 2 things. He either plays heavy, like, Luftwaffe reinforcements, or he goes mech and spams, like, a bunch of 8 rads. I didn't want to go for a Jeep early on because it wasn't going to translate to enough map control, and the Jeep isn't as good on this map because it's very tight, like I was saying. There's a lot of like close quarters engagements. So if we run this back, you can see Scout here, I'm going to work on connecting the +10 and then going for the, or connecting the munitions and then going for the +10 fuel. My engineer is going to go for my natural fuel. Rifleman's going to go to assist the bottom side here, just to prepare for in case he tries to get aggressive on that side.
Uncle Sam sends his regards.
So we're going to connect the fuel. And then this guy basically has two choices when he sees me here. So he spots me like right here. He basically has two choices. He can either run straight at me or he can go for like a better position. For the Pioneers, a better position would be like in these bushes or taking control of the building. If he managed to do that, that actually would have been a lot better for him because the Scout has a faster capture speed, but they're not quite as good in combat if you just run the Pioneers straight at them. The Scout won't usually win one-on-one, but that's part of the reason we have the Rifleman over on this side is as backup in case he does decide to try to get aggressive. Meanwhile, the engineer is just going to be capturing the stuff in the back line. We're going to be producing another Rifleman as soon as we can. So I spot him here, and I recognize he's going to come at me, so I start kiting backwards toward my Rifleman. I don't want to take any more shots because I'm trying not to take any extra damage. And then as soon as I see him turn around, then we're going to go back and capture the points that we missed. Over here, we can see like, okay, he's engaging the engineers. I'm not going to try to gap close with them yet because they don't have any help. So it's better to just stay in cover and wait for reinforcements to come up. You can see the Rifleman is coming in on this flank and this Rifleman's coming head on. I only see 2 Grenadiers, so I'm fairly confident that I'll be able to beat him in this situation. You can see like, if you look at the unit composition, my units, basically these 3 units will beat almost his entire army. Even if the Pioneers were there, I would still probably win. Because the Rifleman and the Engineers are just better than both his Pioneers and the Grenadiers in the early game. So as soon as my reinforcements showed up, I'm confident that I can just walk over him, right? I've got more units, they're stronger, so I can just run over him. And then as soon as he retreats, you go for maximum economic impact. The way that you do that is you have 1 unit go to the fuel. You have 1 unit go to cut off his like resource point. You can see this point is basically giving him control of the +10 and the fuel point. So we're going to send units to both places. It's really important how you distribute your units when you do something like this. So you'll notice like, I'm sending the healthiest Rifleman to the cutoff first because this is the first guy that's going to face combat, right? So once that happens, once the combat starts, I can decide whether I want to bring in these units that are already injured because these guys are taking the brunt of the damage, or I just want to do like a full retreat, right? So we come back, he reads that, so he goes to defend the cutoff with the Pioneer, but that leaves his fuel point exposed anyways. So while he was able to maintain the cutoff, I'm still going to disconnect the points here. You can see I'm going for the neutralize, and then these Riflemen are coming in to help from cover. As soon as I recognize this engagement is not winnable, I'm just going to pull the whole army back so I can heal them up, which is why I'm getting my medical station. I spotted his Pioneer coming into the flank. My Rifleman's coming to reinforce that position, so I'm just going to keep the Scout capturing up the flank here. I think he's going for officer quarters now. I go for the minefields here because, again, I'm expecting he's probably going to go for a flamer. I don't know why he retreated this unit so early. He probably should have stuck around, and also he should have used his healing. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like, he has healing on all these Grenadiers, and he's not using it for some reason. He just decides to go straight into combat, which is probably another reason why he lost this second fight so majorly. Yeah, see, like, he started healing. Like, you don't want to engage in combat when you're healing with your Grenadier, dude. You don't want to engage in combat when you're healing with your Grenadier because that cancels the heal. And now you're fighting with a bunch of units that are at like 80% strength, which is really not ideal because I have my whole army coming out of base at 100% strength. right? So these guys, like, they're cozy. Now, I probably should have stepped out of the yellow cover, but I was afraid I was going to take more damage from the grenadiers than the flamethrower. I need to focus on killing the flamethrower first because this is going to deal the most damage out of his whole army. So you can see I'm bringing my units in. We're just holding with this squad. When they take a lot of damage, we're just going to pull them back to avoid bleeding. And then here, instead of going straight up against the wall, because I'm expecting him to throw a grenade at me, I just end up dispersing my units in a position in the open where they're still going to deal maximum damage to his units in cover anyways because they're so close to each other. Now, I still ate the grenade a little bit with the engineer, but he actually hit himself with the grenade quite a bit too. We focus on one squad. We can pick up the kill on that grenadier. He builds another one. And then again, we go for the same thing, right? So I'm expecting him to come out of base to defend, so I'm just going to go for the munitions and the fuel point here. We neutralize the fuel point with the scout squad, which is great. Now, he should be going for either his tier 2 or tier 3 right now. But I don't know what he's doing. He's being super fucking lazy or dumb. I don't know. Hits my minefield with his grenadier that pins his squad. That gives my rifleman that was over there the upper hand. I think he was going to go for 8-rad, but he was, and just ended up being too far behind. So again, like, he's engaging the engineer with the grenadiers. I'm just going to put them into the best cover that I can find and buy time for my reinforcements to show up, right? So I've got my whole army coming in on his, not my whole army, but most of my army coming in on his flank with the captain support now. We're going to go for the fuel control with one squad, and then the other squad, we're using the captain, what is this called? Flanking maneuver, so that this unit can gap close onto the grenadiers while taking as little damage as possible. You might be like, but Havoc, what's the point? It's just a speed boost. It's not just a speed boost. It also makes units 20% harder to hit and take less suppression. So if he decides to change targets from the engineer to the rifleman as I'm approaching, I'm not going to take as much damage as I would if I was just running straight at them. And I'm also going to get to his face even earlier. The MG is coming into support, but we've got this rifleman moving into the yellow cover to get on the retreat path as well. I think this is the part where we get the tier 3 up. We notice the MG, but we should be able to walk out of it pretty safely. Managed to squeak out. And again, we're just buying time here. Alright, so I'm going to sit outside of his MG arc. You can see the arc of his MG, the dots end here, which is basically the effective range of the machine gun. I'm just going to fight him from slightly outside and poke his grenadier from a distance as I can. Scout is still maintaining control of the left-hand side with the help of the minefield. I did have the rifleman coming over just in case he showed up with more grenadiers, but it looks like he's going to decide to focus on his fuel instead. Captain taking a lot of damage, so we're going to pull him back to base to avoid taking more casualties. And then this is the crucial moment. So I was waiting to get 2 CPs so I could access New Blood. New Blood is what gives me the grenade assault ability that replaces the Mark II frag. And this is where I'm going to be able to turn the engagements around because I have a bunch of munitions stocked up and I've got like a lot of riflemen on the field. So I'm going to be able to throw a shitload of grenades at him. Why is he taking that engagement? He's trying to neutralize control of the fuel. That's why. Because he knows that the longer I control the fuel, the more difficult it's going to get for him because I'm going to get my Greyhound out. I'm potentially going to get bars. And then if I get my Greyhound in bars before he gets his first light vehicle, like he's just cooked. He's just doomed. I don't know what he's doing right now, queuing up another machine gun. That's just like such an awful play. But instead of like teching tier 2. If he had just tech tier 2, he would be like really close to an 8-rad by the time my my Greyhound is coming out. So we queue this up. You see we unlock New Blood and then we replaced our grenade with the F1 grenade assault. I'm throwing it onto the machine gun to try to relieve some of the pressure that he's going to apply to the rifleman. And meanwhile, we've got the engineers and the other riflemen coming in on the flank. Staying in the green cover. Another grenade assault. I'm throwing it in the middle of the grenadier and the MG42. Meanwhile, he's retreated from this, but he hasn't noticed that I'm also throwing grenades over here. That's GG.
Commander.
There you go. Hope that was helpful. Yeah, it would in under different circumstances as well. Like, there's been a lot of times where I play an ultralight vehicle like a Jeep or a Weasel against him, but he just fucking counterblobs, so it does nothing, and then he gets a bunch of tempo. But, like, that game was riddled with mistakes from him. That was riddled with mistakes from him. Like, the second MG, terrible idea. No point in getting a second MG. The, not getting tier 2 to get his, like, call-in 8-rad that he loves so much, also a huge mistake. Healing his entire army, but then engaging in combat in the middle of that heal and engaging at 80% strength, also a huge mistake. So he could have played it like way better than he did. Way better. So that was part of the reason it was such like such a decisive victory, but also the map. Like, the map is really good for US in general because it's very tight. It's a lot of site blockers, you know. So saving his fuel for next time? Yeah, probably.
Hoorah!
Daxon. The king.
Stole that here, boys. Section CP right there. Make it snappy, like a shit through a goose. We're not fucking bitching, David.
Lord Dexon. Mighty Dexon.
Royal Engineers, yeah?
Royal Engineers trained and ready to go.
Royal Engineers, ready. Get to your orders. Eyes open, guns up. We're taking that position. Sappers reported. Position taken. I see no ditch Gary tanks and you. Sappers reported. Sappers, ready to destroy some poor bastard's handiwork. What's the task?
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Sappers, position's ours.
I'm ready to lose the game because of RNG, or watch Dexon lose the game because of RNG.
Found Jerry.
Because that's the only thing that's possible.
Hold the position. Cavalry can't be too far off. Sappers, we're moving. No fucking loading. Apparently it's better over there. Keep fighting. Moving. Awaiting orders. Shoot back, you bastard. Man us down. Sappers, back. Back. Don't fucking stop.
Is that 250? Yeah, it's a 250.
Bossman says take it, we take it, right?
Royal End ground needs taken, boyos. Sappers, eager to shift some dead weight.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
Fingers on triggers.
Heads down, lads! Down the enemy line!
He's on the wrong side of the cover.
Nice! Oh, we found Sheriff fucking Scupper! Run!
Back up while it's time.
Keep pushing!
Royal End, we're taking.
Well it be, sir! Oh, don't
Sap, roger that. Let's get started.
rifle section, hop on! Get the ground!
Half, eyes open, guns up. We're taking that position.
Attention! Enemy territory will be ours!
Sappers on site, ground needs taken, boyos.
The stream's lagging?
Sector to the enemy.
Shouldn't be. Should be fine. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm getting some frame drops. What's that about? Huh.
Guns up! We're patrolling!
That's weird.
All right, out we go. Quick sticks. Time for a brew? Sap, and here we go.
This ain't Queensbury,
We're all four gathered.
Always eager to serve.
Paddle, we've got orders to move.
We're pushing
So
the
move.
line. Let's move out! Wagon! Hold on to base! Come on, lady.
An infantry section is present and accounted for.
Why are you driving into my base, bro?
On it. Start the Royal Engineer. Shovels away, lads. Sap, pack it up, lads. We're moving.
Tossers, get in!
Fires.
We are losing a victory point to enemy action.
Oh, we're needed elsewhere, lads. Let's get to it.
Present and accounted for,
Sappers on site. What do you need blowing up?
Quiet down and listen up. Pay attention. Like time for a little present and accounted for, sir.
Right.
Get to cover, you
On the
fucks!
move. Sappers, reported. Calling in some has. That capture point needs to be ours,
I don't
right?
want to hear a fucking word. March! We can find us, keep us
Taking
there.
fire! Get to contact with the enemy!
In contact! Fall back! Bloody move! That's enough!
Taking fire!
Jerry's nowhere to be seen. Will it be? Wrestling territory from the enemy.
It's better over
Point
there.
down, you
Move,
wankers!
make 'em
bleed for it, boy! Just like a walk down to the Nag's Head. Probably less bloody.
Sappers, receiving orders. What's the task? They're under front, Sappers!
Always easy, sir. That's
Building a field
down,
infirmary.
listener.
Get to follow it.
securing it. You wankers will march.
Humber armored car, ready for reconnaissance.
Oh, every time, every shit is accounted for, sir.
We're losing a victory point.
Ah, cough, what fuck? Fucking stopper, run!
Victory point under enemy control.
Fuck me, she's gone. Get the fuck out of here! Humber's got a fight on his hands. Come on, half track, pushing his luck. Put down, try there. Half track engaging us. Transport's going nowhere.
A munitions point is being overrun.
Hold tight, it's gonna get rough.
The beggars are threatening a munitions point.
Humber's got a fight on his hands. Armored car, looking for a ground. Head to a swivel. We're the vanguard. Rifle section, move.
Give me that.
Sector lost. Repeat. Sector lost.
If it looks funny, shoot.
Give it to me.
Nice. That means you're promoted. Now fuck it out like it.
Royal, pack it up, lads. We're moving.
Light vehicle, eager to go. Just like I walked down to the Nag's Head.
Initiating rollout of battlefield conditions for the men.
Is it low? Right, Sappers.
Enemy fire!
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Stow that vehicle.
Please, sir, those blistering shits! Fire back! Move on! Fall back! Fire! Move! Promotion!
The enemy have wiped out an infantry section.
That's enough!
Nothing to worry about. Always get in front. Hold your asses. Move. That gun me, Sappers. We're moving. Bugger me.
Oh, we'll risk it for a biscuit. Quit whinging and march.
High priority targets will be persecuted without remorse.
We're taking that position.
Vic, take your stations. We're heading out. I think we're up, lads. Bone idle. Bone fucking idle, the lot of ya. Pay attention. Boss is in gear. Let's go.
We've got orders to move, so move. Sapper, time to march, boys. Come on.
Ziggy's out. It's captured. We're up. For effort. E for execution. All done. Securing enemy
Yeah, I'm on.
territory.
Position's ours. Spark up while it's time.
ready.
Not had orders, and here we go. Sappers, little stroll into Jerry's line. Nothing to worry about. What's the task?
A Polish Lancer section has been assembled.
Sappers, eager to shift some dead weight. Landmines laid and covered.
Wankers! There you are.
We're losing a victory point.
Fire, yeah?
Our infirmary is being attacked.
Get to repair.
Move, you steady quiet girls.
A sector is in enemy control.
Send your message. Think quick, you balls. Fucking kill 'em.
Our Humber armored car is gone. A victory point is being overrun.
We'll get there, but track you myself.
Sappers ready.
Not my chumber.
Of Stuart light tanks. Victory point lost.
Look at all these fucking mines, dude.
Control. We're losing a munitions point.
We'll risk it. Give them a fight.
Polish Lancers Officers are eager to contribute, Commander. We can now call in Stuart Light Tanks.
Like round meat taken, boys. Sappers, eyes open, guns up. We're taking that position.
Eager to serve. Answers ready.
Sector overrun. Leave no man to the enemy. Sections have orders to rescue their wounded at all costs.
Position taken.
The enemy is targeting our infirmary.
Section under intense fire. Pull back. Get clear. I don't want to wait.
Sappers, pull out. We're not fucking bitching. We've got orders to move. So move.
We got orders, lads. Snap. Finders keepers, lads.
Oh, I killed my fucking
Here we go.
medical tent, dude. Bitch.
Friends are here. Pressing to the 6 and 2 threes, lads. Shit here. Go, go. Finish the train.
Sappers, fall back down.
I don't want to hear a fucking word. Cover you, jerks. Fall back. Let us bloody our knuckles.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Answers. Beginning our incisions.
Sappers on the lights. Pack it up, lads. We're moving.
Always.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
Work done. Now what? We got orders,
Boys!
lads.
We need space for the wounded. Move it!
Listen up.
Infirmary. Sappers, there. Don't fucking go up, damn
The
it!
enemy has claimed a sector.
Far too close for comfort. Taking hits. Hold your arms in. Move. Shoot that coffee. Sappers getting whipped up here. Done and dusted, huh? Check them over, lads. Feel the infirmary done. We have a long way to go.
All nearby infantry will be reinforced, Commander.
Answers have the spearhead. Pay attention. Just like I walked down to the nags. Keen. Listen up.
RB3 rocket launchers shall enable vehicle crews to punch above their... The boss held all victory points. Act now! Reporting!
That's enough. Push it on enemy ground. Enemy territory.
Is that a stug? Sounds like a stug.
Finders keepers, lads. Fucking sniper! Run! And everything. Hold this position.
Welders up. Get to repair.
Gotcha, bitch.
Shoot it.
Round needs taken, boys. Let me guess. We should
You
see
need
the-
lancers! Set the pace, Swanyeje. We have ground to take. God, move here!
What's the time?
Never mind.
Take move!
Sappers reported.
That's enough!
Position taken. Sap, we're taking that position.
Always eager. Who's he calling Tommy? Only Give us
Sappers hazard removal.
Oh my god, he's got a P3 already?
orders complete.
Losing a munitions point. The Doom CP is being attacked.
Orders complete. Infantry taking losses here. Orders
Oops. Game over for me.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
We're on it!
Anti-tank crews are on standby for... Victory point belongs to the enemy.
Get fucking blasted.
Our forces are depleted! We must hold back this storm! Regroup! Back to HQ! Now! HE gun, keeping up the pressure. Securing enemy territory.
Royal Engineers, that capture point needs to be ours, right?
Not my monkey. Get marching. Patrolling. I want spare ammo and sight set. The Polish are ready to
Good as
wage
new.
war.
Operation Panzerbane is in effect. Tulip rockets have been upgraded.
Come on, sappers, get to following. What's the task? Position taken.
Heading to location.
Cover your guns. Apparently it's better back. Back. Stop. Stop taking damage. We have to move.
The beggars are threatening a munitions point.
Taking heavy enemy fire here. Fucking sniper. Run! 6-pounder waiting on you, sir. Grab a light, Capra. Hold up! Weapons are there.
Trouble's over there, so I'm told.
Orders
Damn it,
complete.
we're taking that position. Stay out of sight. Company
Lancers
command.
armed and orders assigned.
Ready for
Get to
trouble.
it.
Ready weapons. Combat patrol.
Contact! Enemy CPH contact! Enemy armor. You need lancers! Get it over with! Circle like you fucks! New orders! What'll it be? Get it over! We'll get it done.
I'm waiting all. I don't like it either. What the fuck is that?
Our infirmary is being attacked.
Infantry taking loss
Oh,
in
it's
here!
orders.
Orders complete!
Get it up, sappers. Sappers, get to it.
5 command points available. Acknowledge.
Get it, Ansi. Give us orders received. Get to it. Orders. Shut your fucking gob.
weapons, buggers. Time for a little stroll.
Royal Jerry's attacking us. Pull up, sappers.
Quiet down,
Fall
come on,
back now.
ladies. While we're young. Lead.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action. Victory point is in enemy hands.
Fall back! Bloody move! Guns up. We're
Royal
patrolling.
Not quite a daunt over Snowdon.
Come on, chaps, we've got to move.
Sappers, we're not fucking
Contact
risking
with the bloody enemy!
We're taking that position.
Ready to shoot gun! Down, Christ!
The enemy is targeting our infirmary. Enemy ground forces have claimed a sector.
Right, men, let's look like
Kind of problem we kept. Might be a good scrap.
We're losing a fuel point to enemy
It's so annoying, man.
territory lost.
Shit! Enemy firing at us! It looks funny. Shoot it! Always eager to serve. 6 and 2, 3, lads. Shit's here, shit
You're the
there.
boss.
Suicide! We got orders, lads. If it looks funny, shoot it. Present to the county force.
Send the march, boys.
Hold on,
Come on.
lads.
Crusader cruiser finished.
new champion place
Building
laid ready.
Attention! Just like a what down to
Sappers
the
on
next
sight.
end. Scary,
What
lads.
do you need blowing up?
Eager to hold on here. Circus, not my monkey. Get marching. Quiet down and listen up.
Sappers,
We're pushing the
eager
line.
as will ever
Come on.
be.
Shot, but we're moving anyway. Mind the bump. Firefly tank destroyers have assembled for deployment, Commander.
Lancers, leave at once.
It's advancing to attack.
We got orders, lads.
Sapper, little stroll into Jerry's line.
Right, come on.
Nothing to worry about.
Grab that weapon.
That
Check the
capture
spare.
point needs to
What
be
can
out.
the Lancers do for you? Always eager to serve.
Oh, let's get the job done.
Pay attention. Smells like
coming through. Take your stations. We're heading out. Back in your seats and eyes open.
Quiet down and listen up. The weasels in the bread bin, gent. Work done.
Give us moving across the line. Heads on a swivel.
Hey, we got a move, chaps. Present to the counted force. Fuck that for a moment. Getting out of here. Back in your seat. Men, open. Stroll. Maybe you could boys are finished.
Wait, zappers. Patrolling.
Aye, pushing on with the attack.
Lancers, Valerian, take the left flank. Close formation. Oh, I don't want to hear a fucking word. My section is replenished. Smells like sausage ahead, boys. Shut your mouth and move your feet.
We have a long way to go.
Need a tank? What, you can't find
Packing up,
anyone
eyes
else?
open, guns up.
Section command post is under fire.
Zappers, we're taking that position. Jerry's got it in for us. Run, Zapper! They're breaking through us, yeah?
Fancy butchers?
Ready weapons.
Present, head into the location.
We're losing a munitions point to enemy action.
Slow that gear, boys.
Just like a war guns.
Men shall be fighting feet.
This is Jerry's.
A-15 Crusader is on station and ready for orders.
Chugging in ready.
Zapper, heavy gas. You should see the other guy. Eventually pull out. Keep up.
To it, lads. Grab the other side. We're moving.
Fascist bastards could be hiding anywhere. Formation. Enemy machine gun.
Strategic targets assigned.
Give it a quality.
We're losing through.
One of our anti-tank guns is gone. We're losing a victory point. Our anti-tank gun crew has been killed. The enemy has our victory points now. Enemy CP! Shooting contact!
Armor fire, Zapper. Fall back now.
Bring us around! Enemy infantry!
Royal engineers, yeah? Keep the noise down. This is enemy territory. Shovels away, lads. We've got orders to move, so move.
We have 300 points remaining.
Patching it up now. Let me guess. We should see the other guy. Zappers, back at full strength.
Always eager, just like a walk down to the Nag's Head. Now what?
Stand our next conquest.
Present to the camp. Oh, we'll be splitting tanks open in no
Patriot, patriot, vampire, nationalist, mental retard, eugenicist, a scared man. Really? Retard. Retard.
Our platoon command post is
Traitor.
under enemy fire.
Vampire.
Securing enemy territory.
Next level. Moses.
Quiet down and listen up. Rick Bossman says take it, we take it, right?
Not hatching it up now.
Ready to lead the charge. Suspension shot, we'll be moving anyway. Let's take some ground.
Is it load bearing? Then it's fixed.
What can the line take anything not nailed down?
Crusader gas
Patriot. Patriot. Vampire. Nationalist. Mental retard. Eugenicist. A scared man. Really? Retard. Retard. Traitor. Vampire. Ex-low. Moses.
It's a pretty... It's a pretty good map for DAC. Very safe fuel. Long sight lines. ISG killed my field infirmary twice. So that gave him a major manpower advantage. I probably should have gone decap strike instead of firefly. Because I didn't have anything better to spend my munitions on after using strategic targets. But it is what it is, dude. I mean, he's using the strongest strategy on a pretty favorable map, so not too surprising that we weren't able to beat him. He played very safe. Just DAC things, dude. We're not doing the same thing. Yeah, but Dak has a 60% win rate against UKF, dude. Like,
Scout! Heading to new coordinates.
Lay out the edges. Barracks is going right here.
Orders coming down the pipe. We're gonna drive into the line and secure that ground. Need some recon, sir? Once we capture that point, be ready for any counterattack.
Commander, barracks is ready for use.
Engineers on the field.
Stand to. Hold that perimeter while we capture.
No route too challenging. Location secured. All quiet.
We have riflemen taking the field.
Uncle Sam sends his regards.
so Dak versus UKF win rate on that map is 75%.
Keep alert. Germans might probe the
What do you
area.
need? Think you can handle that, Private?
Loaded and ready. Reference that grid point. We need to secure and hold it. They want that area secured. Make it quick. Come on, boys. Capture orders just came in. We gotta capture and hold that ground.
We're up, boys. To the word, son, secure that ground. Double time, son. Capture and secure that area.
Hey, you got a job for us? Fan out, boys. Capture job.
We're locked and loaded.
Huh.
Listen up. We've got orders. Crowds are gonna know we secured the area.
Rifleman squad deployed.
Taking heavy fire.
Ready for got orders, boys. Follow me.
Get distracted. Get moving.
No route too challenging. Advanced team. Securing
You
point.
men, get ready.
Infantry, get to cover.
Boys, let's move out. Fresh mags in.
Fuck.
We got captured.
We're losing numbers. Moving.
Crates of grenades are on their way to us.
Get. You don't got any rifles for this? Why us? Location secure. Now get us some boys. Retreat. Cover his position.
Ready rifles, skip those asses. Let's go, boys. All in, squad. Watch your flanks.
Requisitioning grenades for the front line.
Let's go.
Outside. We're ready.
Capture and hold. Capture and hold.
All in, score your ass. Enemy point needs to be
Scouts
neutralized.
here. Scout forward element.
Up to it. Secure that position.
Sir. Yes, sir. Secure the area. Scout snatch that location.
That's a go, boys. Return fire. Take down that flag. Quickly now. All right, men. Move. Watch your cover him. Don't relay orders. Stand down. Jump to it, boys. Get moving. Boys await. We're taking
Tiptoes.
fire.
Listen up. Damn, son. They aim to kill us.
Get on with it. Up to it. Secure that position.
Riflemen are ready.
Taking hits.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
We're up. Let's do
We've lost
it.
the territory sector.
Go, boys. What do you need? Taking losses.
Scouts here.
French minefields will slow the enemy advance in your region, Commander.
Give him an answer, boys. Up those feet or so help me.
Infantry support upgrades are en route.
For movement. Get over. God damn it, rifles. Skip those asses. That's a go, boys.
Enemy forces are converging on a fuel point.
Get those bastards. Shut your cake hole and listen up. We just got promoted. Might get hot, so be ready. Leave him.
The enemy have taken territory from us.
Relay order. He's dead. Pull in, squad. Fall back. Fall back. Go, go, go.
Go. Stick together.
We've got orders to advance.
Ready for deployment, sir. Say the word. Come on, let's get this show on the road.
Enemy territory.
What do you need?
Check for cover as we secure it.
What's our fall back, boys? Nothing else to it.
A fuel point is being lost.
We're locked. Come on. Round's ours.
Sowing mines on this sector, Commander.
Move like we got. All right, by the book. Let's fall back.
We got the tools. Engineers securing the location.
Sector lost. No contact.
Load a pool on this position.
Say no
Security. Take that point. Push them out. Move in.
Minefield complete.
Enemy infantry. Close it back to HQ. Disengage.
In here. What have you got? All right, boys. Advance.
Hey, that's us,
Stay
fellas.
alert. Boys are waiting.
Let's
Look,
go.
boys.
Ready.
Fresh boots. You men, get ready. In. Rifles reinforced.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Let's go.
We'll hold it. Enemy infantry.
What do you need?
What we want is
Shoot back. Drop those
A
crowd.
victory point is under enemy control now.
Stand high, boys.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Move your ass. Go. Shut your cake hole and listen up. That's a go, boys. Move. All right, men.
Captured a victory point.
Cover. Go. You know the drill, soldiers. Say the word, sir.
no route to
It's
capture
done,
orders,
Commander.
fellas. We're headed
Ready?
into
It's likely to get hot, so stay alert. Let's get this
good.
Oh, goddammit!
Let's go, men. Drop all targets. Secure that ground. Stay on my ass.
Contact. Get down.
That's a go, boys! Come on, move your asses!
We can't stay here, boys.
Enemy point needs to be neutralized! Keep that formation tight. It's on, boys!
Officer, secure the territory.
I'm good! Secure that position! Crowd's got us pegged!
Orders. Locking down the perimeter.
Get on!
Stand by.
Move out! Follow me! All right, men, head
We're losing a fuel point.
complete. Target
Heavy
secure.
losses. Fire! This is a fucking shit show. Run!
Come to it, boys! Pay attention!
Territory point is no longer under our control.
Down the sector. There's no getting away from us.
Rifles losing integrity!
My retinue are taking losses here.
Hold back, goddammit! Man to contact! Keep that formation tight!
French rifle sections will join our frontline armies at once.
Use it! Under any orders!
What? Don't stop for anything. We're engaged.
Let's get out of here! Fall back!
Medical station losses here. Fall back. Break contact.
Let's head out, boys.
A fuel point is being seized by the enemy. Enemy advance to new position.
Squad is in full combat.
Resources cut off. We have territory isolated.
You got combat rounds. Be
Let's
ready.
go! Look at
Orders have been carried out. They pushed us off a sector.
Got anything for Burns?
Ready for deployment, sir. Let's get it done, boys.
Eyes
Pass
on
out
me.
medical supplies while we can.
We gotta capture and hold that ground.
Commander, we've lost a sector.
Damn it. Spread like a whoring.
Wow.
You heard the boss. Come on.
Point
Come on,
secure.
come on. What?
Pull it! Take down that flag!
Quickly now. Still here.
Back us up, driver.
And all ass.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Taking fire! Move your asses!
Securing under fire.
Under fire! Small arms! I've got it out! Take it
Victory
down!
point now under enemy control.
What do you need? You guessed it. Flight patrol time.
Reese's, stand to.
We're all ears, sir.
Orders coming.
Fall back!
Raring
Fall
to
back! Go, go, go!
It's gotta be fire team. Forward.
No route to. We're gonna drive the line and secure that ground.
Get back to CP. Get back to CP.
All right, men, stand by. Move your ass. Go! I need ammo. Move! God damn it, rifles, shift those asses! It might get hot. Damn it! Someone get us out of here! What? Incoming!
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Stay low, goddammit! He's dead! It's done, Commander!
They have taken our victory
Big blob. Big win.
Out on that area and hold it. Move! What? Get on that point! All right, men, sunset these fuckers! get to mags and grenades. What do you need? All right,
We've
boys.
lost control of the sector.
Stay alert. Focus. Engage on sight. Cover. Made some contact. Snap to it. Get out of here. Fall back. They're all down. We're in. Push them off. Where the hell did they come from?
Engine quit lagging behind. We got the tools.
Jump to enemy point needs to be neutralized. You men.
A victory point is under attack. We must act. Sector assigned. Mine laying is underway. Enemy movement near a victory point. Chaffee light tank is accounted for.
Boys await. Go, go.
Victory point has fallen into enemy control. Mine laying complete. You have command points ready to send.
Come on, move your asses. Stand down.
Greyhound has been destroyed.
Leave him. Pull in. Move your ass in here. What have you got? Relay orders. Get on that point. Let's secure that ground. Say the words, sir.
Hands out of your pockets.
Eager. All right, we're not above a little season.
Hey, you got a job for us?
All right, let's get that Captain here. What have you got? What do you need?
Further minefields may be sown. Give the word.
Say the words, sir. Taking rounds. Enemy CP in sight. Not to CP. Run for us.
Take out the repair kit. We got this.
Move out. Head on with it. Fall back. Fall back. Fall back. On your feet. Let's go. What do you need? Let's roll, man. Hey.
We've dropped the enemy to 250 points.
Contact. Go to cover and pick your targets.
Sowing mines on this sector, Commander.
Son of a bitch. Get on with it. All in. Let's go, goddammit.
Let's get to it, fellas. Looks like Brass wants us to take
down.
that crop zone.
Orders patching ourselves up.
We got. All right, all right. Jerry's napping. Let's liberate that sector.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Deployment, sir. Come. Crowd infantry. Oh, fuck me. They're taking pot shots at us. We're taking fire. Here they come. Take your bridges, Kinder. We just got promoted. Get back. Back it up. Get.
The sector's been overrun. It's theirs now.
Boys. He's dead.
Report coming through that the enemy is down to 200 points. Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Head to the location.
Come on, move your asses!
All out.
Victory point now under enemy control.
Engaging frontline element! That's a really fucking short fuse! Engineers, back to HQ! Disengage! And moving! Lines to the left! Primate, let's take a power!
We have command points that need allocating.
I'm hit bad! Pull in, squad! Come on, let him have it! We can run! Relay all back! Come back!
Lost the Chaffee tank.
Secure that position! Ready for deployment, sir.
We've done it.
See you later, idiot.
Been defeated.
I know. I did a lot of friendly damage on that hit here from the Chaffee. I've never seen a friendly tank do that much damage to another friendly tank. Damn, I wish I could have seen how many kills this rifleman had. It's so easy to hit with retreat nades with these guys, dude, because, like, you use the captain sprint to get behind them, and then as soon as they retreat, you just throw them, and, like, chances are you're gonna get a wipe, dude. It's, like, pretty easy. Yeah, I was pretty comfortable to keep just fucking churning out chaffies against this dummy. How many? Did he have 5? He did have 5 grants. Wow. Killed 3? Ha.
Deploying a field barracks.
Engineers on the field.
Point secure.
Engineers here, sir.
Germans might probe the area to see if we're still here.
We have riflemen taking the field.
Lucky rifleman, it's ours.
Hold for orders.
Round's ours. Captured. Got anything else for us?
Rifleman squad deployed.
Target secure. Engaging frontline elements.
The boys will have grenades soon.
Point, but receiving enemy fire.
Requisitioning grenades for the front line.
I go down. I'm taking
Did you do 5 right away? That was a good mine.
Riflemen are ready. Commander, we've lost a second. French minefields will slow the enemy advance in your region, Commander. A fuel point is being lost.
captured it.
What a weird mine.
Sector assigned. Mine lane is underway.
Making their move.
Mine lane complete.
Commander, you better pull your thumb out of your ass right now.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Or
Someone get us out of here.
wow, he just went straight 5 grants. Wow. Did he go officer quarters?
Where the hell did they come from? Keep your heads down. Head down.
We're losing a fuel point. Territory point is no longer under our control.
No, he didn't. He just went tier 2.
Riflemen, maybe it's time. Our territory is cut off from supply. Reconnect with it.
He would actually have an ARAD right now if he wasn't bleeding so hard.
Enemy movement in a victory point. They have taken our victory point. The enemy is stealing our munition point.
Look at that. Look at this. Like, so I can just run behind him. And now, like, I'm far enough away from his units that when they retreat, it's almost impossible for me to miss this. Because you're throwing so many grenades and for so cheap.
Fucking job done. Rifle's losing integrity. Give me a promotion.
Yeah, if he didn't reinforce his grens and just pulled an 8 rad there, he probably would have been ahead, which is insane. Anyway, as soon as I saw the 221, I knew it was coming. I knew the 8 rad was coming, so we churned out the chaffee as quickly as we could.
Point captured. Orders complete. Standing by.
The sector's been overrun. It's theirs now.
Get down.
It's done, Commander.
Reports of enemy.
It's got a lot of mines.
The chaffee has arrived. Victory point is under enemy.
That was an unfortunate miss. Then he just did 4 Faust.
Greyhound has been destroyed.
But he lost a Gren. So that was kind of worth. The F1 grenade assault is kind of just like perfect for punishing the stupid blobber. Probably should be more expensive though. No, because he's got the Panzerbuchse, which is better against vehicles. So it's not a waste. Dude, this kill on the Grand, look at this kill on the Grand, dude. This was kind of crazy. Oh. Oh, we didn't see the kill of the rifle. Well, we could probably figure it out, right? So this one has 7. This one has 15. I can't math. Was that 22? Dude, oh, wait, how many kills did this one have then? Is my math wrong? That is 22, right? Didn't we have 55? So this guy has 23 kills? Or no? He would have to have 33. Get a rewind? Yeah, that would be nice. It would be nice to have a rewind. I need to washroom. I'll be right back. Who's playing? Anybody playing right now? Oops. Dexon. This will be good, surely.
Lay the foundations.
Pioneer. Fire jump, Pioneer. Your fire jump pioneers are ready.
Captured, Commandant. Station secure.
An MG-42 team is ready.
Ready to move on.
Australian infantry are in reserve. Heavy machine gun crew killed. Our supply lines broken. We have sectors isolated out there. Commander, territory is
Bro, these Chilean apples are garbage. Look at Jackson, dude, on a 1v1 tear. Let's go. Oh, shit. My God, dude. Aussies are so strong.
One step closer to victory.
GG, gamer. Very impressive indeed. Mm. Should get their moving accuracy buff to 75%? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Nikolai, can you elaborate further on what? Yeah, Shirley McBoker, you're trolling with that statement. They already have 75% moving accuracy as long as you don't upgrade to the scope rifles. Chilean apple's garbage, dude. How did I know an 8-rat was coming when I saw a 2-2-1? Because that's how that player plays. That player has two strategies that they do. The first one is Luftwaffe, and they do the pair-drop AT guns. The second one is mech, where they go 2-2-1 into 8-rads. Because he hadn't pair-dropped an AT gun at that point, then I knew that it had to be the other one. Because this guy doesn't do anything else. So it's a bit of niche knowledge I have from like I've played that guy maybe 50 times, like a lot. So excuse me. Dude, were you guys here when we watched the AdMech versus Necrons video? That shit was actually, that looks so much fun. That looks so good.
Next up is the Adeptus Mechanicus versus Necrons, two highly advanced factions with radically different battlefield philosophies.
This matchup leads heavily into map control and technology. The Adeptus Mechanicus.
So it's clear to me that this guy is the better player, because he crushed his opponent in the last game when they were playing Space Marines versus Orcs. It looks blobby. Yeah, I mean it does look like that. But there's like, so for the cover, it seems like there are certain fixed pieces of cover. Here's one right here, you can see. There's fixed pieces of cover, but I don't think there's any way to build it. And there's not that much, right? Like there's not, like, it's not like Dawn of War 2 or Company of Heroes at all in that way.
Mechanicus excel at fortifying positions, building powerful bases, and churning out armored firepower, while the Necrons are relentless, capable of turning slow pressure into overwhelming force.
I don't mind it though, because it does seem like there are some important elements in here, like unit collision. Like you can see these guys are not all stacked on top of each other, which is nice. The unit collision is like an important element of minimizing how strong blobs are. So the collision will definitely help with that.
Turning slow pressure into overwhelming force. Okay, welcome back to a new multiplayer match of Dawn of War 4. This time I'm playing the AdMech.
And I am playing the Necrons.
And AdMech, very different from Space Marines that I played before. Have a lot more units, much quicker. So, you know, I can expand a little bit more aggressive. And also what I want to do is, with the Datasmith, these guys, that are the builder units basically, I want to build up a newsphere network. So basically, whenever I build a building, I try to make sure that the next building is, you know, within the network, because
I love these like niche faction-based empowerment mechanics that they've added into this game. Like, it makes it feel a lot more distinct than like Dawn of War 2, where Dawn of War 2 is like, it's cool, but really the only differences are the unit roster and the heroes, right? But in this, when you've got like these unique mechanics, kind of like Dawn of War 3, I think they also did a good job with that. Yeah, there's like niche ways of now interacting with the game, because, and you kind of have an idea generally of like what's the optimal way to play each faction, and you can, you know, if you're playing against it, you kind of have an idea of like, okay, here's what I need to do, here's what I need to keep my opponent from doing, and here's like how I need to be aggressive against them, in order for them to keep them from reaching like their full power, full potential, right?
What it does is it makes the network stronger, and a stronger network means, you know,
True, the
buildings
warp
will
gates. Yeah, I didn't think about
cheaper,
that.
Or, you know, turrets fight harder, you know, stuff like that.
It's the network. It's the network. So they're talking about the network that basically. Oh shit.
We will get there. Pioneers ready. Yeah, yeah.
So the network, what it basically does is like makes your buildings. It makes your units cheaper the larger network you build, and it also makes your units cheaper. And it also makes turrets more powerful, like turrets that are inside that same network. So, what are we up against here? Okay.
Put us to work. Look at that shit. It's not worth capturing.
Awaiting orders, Commandant. Ready to scout. Let's show the infantry how it's done.
You need tools. Territory. Here we are.
MG-42 and crew available.
Engines slowing to halt. Let's show the infantry how it's done. Ready to... Sure, we can capture that.
Put us to work.
We are moving. Secure. Be ready on.
Deploy immediately.
Captain Clark observing the area.
No contacts.
You have orders?
Covering ground.
Territory captured. MG-42 on patrol.
Pioneers taking
Infantry engaging. Don't let them get close.
Halt everything. Pioneers.
MG-40 weapons here. Moving to attack.
Grenadiers assembled.
You need them pushing the line. Engage on flight. Pioneers will get there.
I did not think he was gonna have a Jeep that early.
Commandant, keep your wits about you. They're killing my crew. You need a... That's enemy infantry, Kinder. Much, Kinder. Like you really care. Scheiße, we've been spotted. Keep it together. Get moving. Grenadier, get the blood flowing. Quick march. We await command. We march, Grenadiers. Quit your bitching. Grenadiers, he's dead. Don't move until they're gone.
The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
At all costs. Orders. Do as you're told. Jawohl. Moving to capture. Keep up. Grenadiers, get to ground. Hey, don't cough. Do you see our flag? No? Then raise it.
An officer shall preside over our infantry company.
Scheiße! Fighting men hold here! No! Don't take your boots off! We move. Silence! Grenadiers ready.
The advance.
Sector now under enemy control.
We found the fucking enemy! Orders? We're losing men here! Everybody still breathing?
On your feet, pioneers.
Men are ready. Engage all enemies! Fight! Through!
Move orders. Get to it.
Advancing to the front. You're ready. On your feet, soldiers!
Send word.
We'll stand up and fire at the first stopping.
Headquarters has an officer stationed.
Orders, Grenadiers! We move! Commence front move!
In due course.
Silence! Let's go, Kinder! I go! Close formation! Commander! Moving to attack! Stopping! What do you want? Standing by for orders! Grenadiers! rifles! With me!
Fighting our way through!
Standing orders! The infantry are trying to kill us!
Step off your asses! Weapon team at the ready. This thing is heavy, you know.
Get the blood flowing! Quick march!
I've got the gun. Carry it.
Let's
Don't
cover
lag
some
behind.
ground. Try not to get lost. We're going on patrol. Fingers on triggers.
Kill them!
First grenadiers! Quit your bitching! Run your rifles! Get back!
At once, Commandant.
Commandant! Fight your way! Taking hits!
Racing! Don't stop
We're way to
until I
march!
say so!
Let's move!
Grab your tools.
March, Kinder! God in heaven, I have to win this war with you!
251 half track. Bastards have secured our territory from us.
What are your orders? Give us
Specialist siege weapons shall form our strategic core.
Oops.
moving to our destination.
Grenadiers can handle that.
Get yourself patched up. I want to be firing first.
I built the wrong thing.
Of a victory point.
Engage with style. And stay alert. HM pushing through. Ready. Engage the sight. I want to set
Back
up.
to full strength.
Firing at 7 seconds this time. Enemy infantry.
Dropping like flies here! Ready rifles, well done! We're away from us! Orders, grenadiers! Move! We move! Run away! As good as it takes, boys! Get the blood flowing! Quick march! Go score! Aim your rifle and fire! Grenadiers under fire!
Quick!
Take this sector from the enemy!
Driver! Where is it reverse?
Fire the Panzerfaust!
Ready, reverse! Fire!
They've opened fire! Fire back! We march, grenadiers! Quit your bitching!
Get moving! We'll do it! Stop! Advance! Get us moving! Vehicles step out!
Anti-tank gun and crew are ready for orders.
Ready! Field outbreak incoming! Crew! We're being promoted! Fucking right pedal, du Arschloch! Halt, du Arschloch! Halt! Reverse! Weapons now! Secure it! We're moving. Jäger now! To deploy immediately. Awaiting orders, Commandant. Eager to get moving.
We must secure it at all costs! Enemy concentration!
Needs to be done.
Fire!
Why can't we have a little cat? Moving!
Grenadiers, Commandant, if you insist,
Orders received!
we will return this point to our control!
Order acknowledged! What is ours? Moving across the line. Park here.
Achtung, Grenadiers!
MG-42, weapons team.
Silence!
Panzer Grenadiere have been deployed to the front. Panzer Grenadier Company is being upgraded.
You need AT stopping.
Pick up your feet! We need that point!
Marching orders.
Hostiles want our heads!
Keep your eyes open.
Get the blood flowing! Quick march!
Be ready. And crew ready. Under fire from infantry. Sending supplies. Don't forget the outpost. Incoming orders. Carrying
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Capture duties!
You need us? Weapons MG-42 deployed.
Headquarters has an officer station.
You need it. We are setting up concealed positions. That means silence. Right, Max? Eyes front. Laying my trap.
You need us?
Colin, what? We're moving on.
Go score!
The enemy is stealing our territory from us. Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Capture the territory, Commandant!
Panzer Grenadier, ready location. Park here.
Enemy attacking!
Jawohl, stopping. We'll set up and fire.
We're marching.
Nobody's gonna punch a butcher! Nobody!
What needs to be done? Confirmed. What now? Get the blood pumping, Schützen.
Commandant.
Dexon hard carry me. As per usual. As per usual. I don't know what's going on with Dexon today, but my man is locked in. He is locked right in.
And so, yeah, one of the big things I want to do is build this new sphere network.
Indeed, indeed. And as for the Necrons, my primary objective, what I want to do is I want to spread the
I like this too.
which is this
Not just the creep effect, but the fact that they have like a unique resource type. So it's not even power like it was in Dawn of War 1. It's like its own sort of category of resource that's strictly tied to map control, which is very cool, I think.
you can see on the terrain here, it is spread.
Havoc is actually worst teammate
by
than
every,
anyone I've ever
almost
played
every
with.
Necron structure.
Because
so
he thinks he's
Necrons
good.
don't need power or requisition or all those other things that the vermin species require in order to host their armies. We have only one resource, and it's called Dominion, which is earned by spreading this power matrix. The further out we spread it, the more we earn of it. The power matrix also grants additional bonuses to our units on it, so they gain improved HP generation, they regain members faster. All Necrons basically automatically heal slowly over time, and we can speed that up as long as they are on the matrix. So that gives us a big advantage in combat. So the further we can spread out, we do hit a maximum at some point for our Dominion.
Yeah, but Mikhail, the point is that it limits how much you can expand in the early game without sacrificing effectiveness. It's the same as the Necrons, right? I mean, the Necrons actually don't have the choice. The AdMech, it sounds like you can build buildings in other places, but if they're not connected to the network, then they're not going to be as good, right?
Starting the advance. Put us to work. Lay the foundations. What is our assignment? Is going here. We will yeah. We'll capture it.
2 USF.
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
Orders. Into it. Send word. Over. You need tools. Company here we are. What is our assignment? Pioneers, checking supplies and capturing ground. Pioneers ready. Covering ground. Look at that shit. It's not fast capturing. Build this. Capture that. Send word. Over.
Grenadiers assembled.
Territory. Got it.
Grenadiers, assembled and ready. Claiming territory.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Diamond Eyes.
The men are ready. Rest later. We have
Put us
captured
to
duty.
work.
I was just responding to somebody that said it was a dumb mechanic.
Send word. Over. Pioneers have secured the location.
Awaiting
no
orders.
contact.
Keep your wits about you. Eyes open.
Pioneers.
Check on sight.
Awaiting orders. Pioneers ready. How many pioneers does it take to capture a point?
You need us? Jawohl. Moving to capture. Keep up. We're going on patrol.
Location secure.
Fingers on
What
triggers.
is our assignment? Pioneers ready.
Commandant.
Grenadiers have been mustered for battle.
Silence. Grenadiers
On
ready.
your feet, pioneers. Pioneers. Look
The
at
2 scouts? I think that's 2 scouts.
capturing. In due course.
Oh shit. Sent his rifle there too.
Quick mark.
Commandant. Combat patrol. Grenadiers. Move.
On your feet, pioneers.
You need us? Listen up. Grab your gear. Needed for
It
combat
will
patrol.
soon be ours.
Keep calm, pioneers! Heading there fast as we can!
Come on, Doc! Sponge, get down!
Standing by!
Really
Take
want
it!
that?
Fuckers! Keep
Come
calm!
on!
Victory point is under enemy control.
Patrol Grenadiers, move!
Say the verb! Moving on
found the
location! You need
enemy.
demolitions!
Let's move! Pick up your
Move!
men!
Move it!
We need that point!
Faster! You need demolition!
Come on,
Secure
now.
those resources!
Get there!
Get there! Sending diverting supply! Pioneers engaged in infantry! I can
MG-42 and crew available.
Taking position!
Fire! Fire! He's dropping like flies here! Come, Grenadiers! Flowing! Quick blast! We'll cover you! Engage all enemies! Fight! Grenadiers ready and mostly over!
Pick it up! Move!
You're ready. That territory will be ours!
In due course!
We are losing control of a sector.
Why can't we have a little cat?
Silence!
Move in.
Keep your wits about you!
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Firing on us!
Standing by for orders! Move those lads!
Understood!
We'll orders, Grenadiers! We move! Grenadiers, orders received! Grenadiers ready and mostly able!
Pioneers secures that territory.
Don't go! Orders! Aim your rifle and fire!
Yeah. We'll capture it. The task is at hand. Resources covering ground.
Fight!
We have lost a sector.
Spear into the infantry.
Waiting orders. We're on the move. Receiving orders. Follow me. Silence! We're going on patrol. Keep your wits about you. Eyes open. Back on sight. Let's Grenadiers capturing!
Abort operations! Pioneers starting the advance.
Take them down!
What is our assignment?
You don't move until they're gone! We must get there! At all costs! If I stop, you stop! The infantry are trying to kill us!
I want that flag raised.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Time down! Drag this weapon! Keep fighting!
Sonderkraftfahrzeug 251 available.
Standing by for orders!
Fighting our way
Orders! Get to it!
What? Let's get rolling. Give us heading to your coordinates. And infantry is firing on us! Bring up infantry!
Confirmed. Light vehicles can now raid enemy territory and capture resources.
On your feet, soldiers!
Pioneers can patrol too. Move
The
out.
Grenadiers! Grab your
Enver,
gear!
move orders. Get to it.
Get moving! We will return this point to full strength!
Panzer Grenadiers will be mustered up to replace them.
Proceeding to new coordinates.
Panzer Grenadiers Corps standing by.
Get us moving! Enemy infantry have opened fire!
Work! Now!
Vehicles...
Grenadiers ready and mostly able!
Infantry engaging! Don't let them get close!
Finally, we got the second 50 meter.
Incoming fire! Now is not the time! Fire! Driver! Get moving! Gunner! Chef Han! Reporting an infantry kill! Yeah. On combat patrol! Eyes open!
Orders? What? We have our coordinates.
Looking for targets in the open.
Pioneers can patrol too. Checking supplies and capturing ground. Pioneers ready. Covering ground.
Moving to point.
What? We're moving
Awaiting
on.
orders. Do it. Patrolling. Ready for ambush.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
Driver, eyes!
Panzer Grenadiere have been deployed to the front.
Enemy infantry want us dead!
Heading there fast as we can.
Fire!
Move orders. Get to it. Pioneers.
Where's
Waiting
our
orders.
support?
Where
Going through that grid time. Moving to engage. Weapons ready. Stand to attention every time. Eager to move out. Stop! You have orders? Covering this area with the 42. Waiting orders. Acknowledge. We're marching. Give us all enemy infantry have opened fire.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Fire. Moving. Blast down. Back up. Taking the next fire.
Panzer Grenadier Company is being upgraded. Airside tank gun and crew are ready for orders. The adversary is trying to take one of our points.
Ready, Commandant. Weapon team is ready. For us. Engage. Stummel, ready to ruin. Following orders. Stummel, let's not waste time here.
Headquarters has an officer stationed.
Quick march. Come on. Receiving mortar fire. Fire.
Sector now under enemy control.
Carry. Need to attack. Carrier. Got your hands full? Understood. Marching orders. Bastards are trying to kill us! Are you on search and destroy? I want to be carried forward. Achtung, Panzer Grenadier! An ambush. Keep your eyes open. Get there! Down and crew loaded and ready. MG-42 and crew. What do you need? Weapon team is on patrol. Infantry is firing on us! We are ready. Pick up those...
We have lost control of a victory point.
Never move fast! Get closer! That was too close! On my head! Shit, they're shooting at us! Throw a grenade! Yes! Right there! Panzer Grenadier! Infantry don't stand a chance! Try to enemy infantry! Recon patrol! Follow me, Schütze! Who needs tools? Weapon crew on stand. Gunner, take the lead. You need us? Weapon team ready to ruin! Grenadier! Pioneer! You will get there! Like beer into the infantry. Give us a target. Let's show the infantry. Over. Enemy contacts! Ach, sounds a retreat! Lead us.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
What needs to be done? March orders. Vehicles standing by. Get on! Those troopers are firing at us! The enemy flees before us.
Is it choppy? Wonder what's going on. Is it still chunking along, or is it okay now? Yeah, it was pretty good nade. Bundle nade, much easier to secure wipes with, similar to the grenade assault abilities. Give me a minute, I'll be back. Is 2v2 pretty much the same as 1v1? Absolutely not. The map is smaller. You have more unit diversity because you have teammates that can cover for each other. You know what? I think it's YouTube that's causing problems. I'm gonna restart the stream, but on Twitch only. So I apologize for everybody on YouTube, but when we're having issues with the multi-streamer, unfortunately, YouTube gets the axe. So.